join myself, Greg, back on the trusty WFA scoreline app to see exactly the total of points. There was a very stricken Carl Forster. Goldsborough back towards, and Lee Julian just drives round. An idle Forster. James Found goes charging in. Be a free kick, and Carl Forster gets pushed off. On comes Ethan Galloway. It's an early substitution. So, looking at the table, live table, a point here moves Nottinghamshire into the automatic relegation spot, but having played a game less. They're on 9 points after 19. Middlesbrough will be on 10 if its game was to stay the same. The result, after 20, Throstles on 11 after 20. And they, as it stands, will avoid the championship playoff game against Teesside Steel. Well, I'm sure, no doubt, will be watching along to this game very intently. Good afternoon, guys. Bolt fired across to Lee Julian. It's a brilliant ball by Bolt. Lee Julian just couldn't quite get on the end of it. Right start by Throstles. A win here for either team would be absolutely massive. Galloway. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. The two-touch down the line. Fired across, but there was no one there. Gackwad with the goal kick. Regan Kemp, who's in the goalkeeper jersey for Throstles, just sitting, and that will be a free kick to Borough. Kemp swing it into Umar Hanif. Hanif towards Galloway, too close to Kemp. Lee Julian. Good front bumper pick off towards Bolt, who turned around. Kemp. Advantage played by referee Paul Pearson, who at the championship weekend, last weekend, the game week 5 of the Optegra Championship, a conclusion, Paul Pearson refereed his 250th National League fixture. A quite incredible achievement. One of the most experienced referees we have in this country. Lee Julian, front bumper. Referee again plays advantage. Bolt found just to ricochet off of him and out for. Apologies, I thought it took a ricochet off. Found it didn't. Off of Bolt and out for a kick in right in the corner of their own half to Borough. Kemp to Bolt, front bumper across, cuts out by Found. Lee Julian pass down the line, past Gackwad. Drives around it once. Umar Hanif wants to go out and press. Does so, gets drawn out. Gackwad, spin is not quite there. And now he has to retreat. Kemp meets Goldsborough and just plays it off of her and out for a kick and two Throstles. 7.5 minutes played in this first half. The clock on your stream is 2 minutes late. Bolt has Gakwad. Tries the 180. Out of play for a kick in. Two Throstles with a breaking play. Hanif has to sit up and adjust in his chair. Both teams have two substitutes. Amy Wharton and Jonathan Davis for Throstles. Already seen Ethan Galloway, who started the game on the bench, come on for Carl Forster very early on. Ellie Renton also on the bench for Borough. Kemp, Bolt, front bumper, well cut out by Found. Kemp, Bolt takes a touch. Well, misses the 180 and almost catches a knee out of the near post. Out forward corner to Throstles. That comes off Bolt and out for a kick in to Borough. Waits to the corner there for Throstles. Hanif straight at Kemp. Kemp turns inside. Kemp fires it across. So one given between Kemp and Lee Julian. Which Hanif will take. 10 minutes left in the first half, still 0-0. Galloway. Off goes Ethan Galloway, and back comes on Carl Forster. Obviously got his chair up and working. Substitution for Throstles as well. On has come Jonathan Davis for Amy Lee Julian. See confirmation of those on your stream now. Umar Hanif has Gorsby down the line. Bolt driving, turns Hanif inside. Referee playing advantage, but bring it back for the 2-on-1. In comes Gakwad to try and win the ball off Hanif. Ball had gone out of play, Throstles' ball. You wanted to do it last week. Do you want to do your hand?
Yeah, I don't have anything.
He's walking off. There you go. Apologies for technical delays. I've tried to grab a co-commentator, and in doing so I knocked my headphones on the floor, muted myself, and there's a chance here.
That's a good chance.
Right, we have 4 minutes, because you're obviously playing next. Mr.
Yes.
Barrett, and I'm playing next. I'm going to get in my chair quickly, but I had no co-commentator, and you wanted to commentate with me last week.
Yeah, exactly. But we got here in the end.
Make it the best 3.5 minutes of commentary you're ever going to do.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know really the player's name yet, but I'll try my best.
But I will do players' names. You just tell me what you're thinking.
I just go for the commentary, the excitement.
Okay, you go for the excitement.
Yeah. Okay, what do we have? 2-on-1?
I think
Free
so.
kick?
Yeah, free kick in favour of Middlesbrough.
Yeah. And obviously Middlesbrough like to take their standard quickly.
Yeah.
So you have to be ready from the get-go. Well, that's a little bit of a contact there.
Bumper to bumper, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, 50-50.
How have you found it playing in England?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, I know Marcus from tournaments, and we talk quite often. So he suggested me coming to play, and yeah, and it worked out. And it's been, oh my days, we just had a crash here on the right side. But yeah, it's been good. We had some good games, especially against Newcastle. I feel like we played very well, but we were a little bit unfortunate. But that's how football is, you know. Well, maybe a good chance here. Abigail, that's a little bit too close.
2-on-1. Still 0-0 in this big game at the bottom of the table.
Yeah. You must be happy as well with the result earlier today.
Two big wins for us, but it's not over yet. Still 3 more games to play.
Very close in the top this year.
Oh, it's what we want though. We want about 3 or 4 teams competing for the league. We want it to be close and exciting, and don't want it to be just the same teams battling it out, coming down to the same fixtures every weekend. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's been exciting.
Will you be joining us next season, or are you sticking to 1 season?
Let's see what happens. Obviously, I'd love to go again, and if everything can work out, I'll definitely go again. But you know, it's not that easy to go and play. So I'll have to see what next year brings. But it's been great so far. The talent here is like immense. So good development for me, anyways.
And stuff you can take home to Denmark with you
exactly.
as well.
Let's see if Throstles can do something here before the half time. Oh, let's go maybe here. That's a great strike, but no one on the other side, unfortunately.
It's a brilliant ball.
Great power as well.
That was an interesting setup. They were so wide apart there.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit too quickly down the kick in. Close game so far. Kind of like a little bit tactical at the moment. What do you think, Greg?
Sorry, say that again. I was too busy focusing on the contact.
Yeah, it was a little bit tactical game right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you can see what it means to both. You know, what a win would mean for both sets of teams, you know.
Definitely.
Because a win for either side, and they put themselves in a great position to stay up. Because Nottingham are currently losing on Court B to West Brom. So, I mean, a point would do well for both teams, but with the fixtures that are coming up, you think Throstles would want to get the win out of this, and that's straight behind.
Yeah, you just need to spin on that one.
He said it was a little bit too hard, he couldn't really do anything with it, too far behind him. We are into additional time, the clock on your stream is wrong. We'll see how much added on time Paul Pearson wants to add on.
This game could do well with a goal, just to open up the game a little bit more.
Yep.
So they're setting up in like 2 in the middle here, Middlesbrough.
They like playing 4 out Throstles. Colin Gordon, of course, famous for that with England, pioneering it. 2-on-1. One last chance maybe for Middlesbrough to get a goal before
This could be a good
half-time.
chance, yeah. This number 16, what's his name?
Umar Hanif.
Umar, he has great power on his shots.
I mean, no prizes for guessing where this is going, by the way. I think this is going straight at Carl Forster.
Yeah, probably in the middle, try to get a pick off.
Oh my word!
Oh, that's a great
What a
strike,
save!
though. Well read by Kemp.
Well, it was obvious where it was going, but for some reason it didn't try and get there, and
Yeah.
well, I had to react quickly to save it from going in at that near post. This is it, probably. Last attack, last chance for Middlesbrough.
Probably going to
But
go
because
back
they've
in.
taken so long,
Ah, unfortunate.
referee blows for half-time, 0-0 it is. Middlesbrough probably shading it in terms of chances and shots on target. Both sides needing a win to try and put themselves clear of relegation.
This could go down to the last second.
Really could, really could. A lot on the line. Well, we both need to go get in our chairs.
Yes.
So I will mute us now and I'll get in my chair. Thank you for joining me for 4 minutes.
Well, of course, I'll be back, hopefully.
Fingers crossed. You're more than welcome to. I'll be on my strike force.
Oh, appreciate it.
Hopefully everyone can join us in the second half shortly.
Welcome to the second half of Middlesbrough versus West Brom Throstles. It's a feisty clash at the rear end of the table. The battle for survival continues. Scores it. The game's at a stale piece. At the minute, 0-0. Both have been watching it eagle-eyed, ready for see who is going to be playing in the Premiership next season, who's going to be in the playoffs, and who could possibly be going down to the Championship, which no team would like. We did get a yellow card, which I will update here on your screen shortly. It was for Umar Hanif. It should be confirmation coming up on your screens. We've got 9 minutes left to play. And we've had several substitutions, but we'll bring you up to date with the latest. Ethan Galloway has come on for Ellie. For Ellie Renton. James found players about with the ball. And at the back, it's a substitution getting made. Amy, Julian, Jonathan Davies. No, Jonathan Davies hasn't come on. Jonathan Davies has come off. So Amy Lee Julian has come on for Jonathan Davis. There's Umar Hanif, already on a yellow card. There's a dribble away with the strong cross. It's Amy Lee Julian, fresh from the bench. It's a great hit upfield. Played away, here's Kath Goldsborough. Kath Goldsborough with a heavy touch. Will be out for a Throstles sideline. Regan Kemp not happy with one or two of the decisions, gone in favour of Middlesbrough. Still chuntering away out. Referee Paul Pearson's here. And a set piece that will be took by Kath Goldsborough. Fired towards Ethan Galloway, but it's a missed opportunity maybe. Amy Lee Julian. Hits it past Kath Goldsborough. Abby Bold. Amy Lee Julian to pass. Gikward. James found. Challenging outside the box. Umar Hanif hangs back. Gives him enough space. Goal kick. Substitution will be made. I can't bring confirmation of it up on the screen because I've been stupid and locked the screen on the iPad that brings you up to date with all the graphics. There's Ethan Galloway. Nearly dribbles it past Regan Kemp. Still Ethan Galloway. Been a new lease of life for Middlesbrough since joining the team after the last weekend, or before the last weekend. Goldsborough about to take this kick in. And she tells Umar Hanif to go back and defend. And the ball nearly goes through, but Amy Lee Julian manages to dribble it out. Still Amy Lee Julian. Umar Hanif.
Back on.
Kath Goldsborough lines this one up. Tells Umar to go back to defend. They want to hold on to this position, and it's still swinging, but there'll be another sideline. Umar Hanif pushes forward this time. Tries for the blocker. It just clogs up that goal a little bit more. There's Abigail Bald. Umar Hanif. Still Umar Hanif. Oh, it's gone out. Just signalled by the linesman, Pete Westmoreland. Regan Kemp keen to get on with things. Abigail Bald. Down the corner. Abigail Bald, can she keep it in? She can. That's a 2-on-1 that hasn't been given. Regan Kemp going into a strong challenge with Kath McNichol. Paul Pearson is going to get his cards out. He has warned Regan Kemp with that, and he didn't take it into note, but there is confirmation of the yellow card against West Brom Throstles, and a resulting free kick will be taken by James Found. Straight up to Ethan Galloway. Well left. Kath Goldsborough wins the sideline, hits it upfield quickly to Ethan Galloway, who passes it to Umar Hanif, who defends it well. Abigail Bald. Kath McNichol dribbling away. Keeps it kept in by Abby Bald, who's met by a fierce James Found, who drives it off the pitch. Drives Abby Bald with it. And Throstles look to attack. It's a ball swung in by Abby Bald. Regan Kemp keeps it alive. Flick back. Amy Lee Julian. James Found now. Amy Wharton's come on here for Park. Regan Kemp. Still Regan Kemp. Tries to get the flick. Is unsuccessful doing so. We're into the final 30 seconds of this tie at the bottom of the league. If we can just bring up the bottom 6 teams as we head to the final 16 minutes. This is a live table. Throstles safe at the minute by just 1 point. Nottinghamshire just above Norwich, which you can't see on the screen, and Middlesbrough currently in that last playoff spot, which will be decided with Teesside Steel who will stay in the Premier League, or will it be a new team in the Premier League? As it stands, it won't be Throstles heading there, it's Middlesbrough. And it's possibly a penalty, not given, should be a penalty, but it's just at the end, a bit of late drama. Amy Wharton has been drove into. Colin Gordon not happy, making his voice heard to referee Paul Pearson, but I don't know what's quite gone on there, but he's not happy with it, put it that way, and he's still going on. There is a shake of the hands with referee Paul Pearson and Colin Gordon, but some words are being said. Quite possibly he has got a claim for that, because it was right at the end, and Amy Walton was stationary and got crashed into by Umar Hanif. I'd like to look at that one again, but we haven't time today. It is full time here at the Lee Westwood Sports Centre. It's West Brom Throstles 0, Middlesbrough 0. Middlesbrough is still in the bottom three, looking to claw the way out, and Throstles looking to claw the way out and stay out of there. The rest of the weekend, next up we've got Teesside PFC, currently top of the league, versus Sevenoaks PFC, who are safe. They'll be looking to, Teesside will be looking to continue their fantastic start over two important wins on against Aspire and West Bromwich Albion. The rest of the weekend is live here on YouTube. Don't go anywhere.